Hi guys, it's me, Kayla. This is my second video. I'm gonna talk about something that happened to me on April the 2nd this year that's kind of embarrassing. I have a scar on my head. And it's right here. And it goes straight up. Like straight up. I'm accident prone, extremely accident prone, to the point where it's actually very worrying. Like, that's a problem. I broke my head open, okay? But I gotta tell you how I did it, because a normal person would be like, oh, I just, I fell down, whatever. No, that's not me. So, there I am, I wake up, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the day before spring break. I'm super duper excited, nothing's gonna happen, I'm not gonna have any problems, Easter's gonna be so much fun, blah 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 blah. That morning, I had to go pee real bad. Now my house is built weird, where I only have one bathroom, and it's downstairs. The way to downstairs is one of the treacherous things I've ever seen. They're so... I can't even explain it. These stairs are very old and very steep. To the point where you can slide anywhere. No one's ever fell down these stairs, by the way. So I am the first one to ever fall down these stairs. But they are steep as fuck. So... I wake up, I gotta go pee. Of course, I only have one bathroom, so I'm gonna have to go down the stairs. There I am, going down the stairs. I'm doing the pee-pee dance down the stairs. I'm literally doing the pee-pee dance down the stairs. My body is like, and my foot slips. Now, your first reaction when you fall, it should be to go back. So that's what I did. I went to go back, Not gonna break anything or whatever. My body wasn't going to do that today. So instead, it turned me sideways and made me roll down the stairs. I cracked my head into the paneling on the bottom of the wall. There is so there's stairs leading to this little platform that lead to the stairs that almost killed me. So I fell straight in that little platform. There's a wall there, so I fell straight into that. Cracked my head open. Now I sit up, I'm not sure how to respond. I'm sitting like, my head feels numb. I don't know what happened. So I'm like, okay, let me try to get up. And immediately, because my grandmother heard me falling down the stairs, she runs over and she starts panicking. She's like, don't get up! Don't get up! So I'm like, okay, I won't get up. I get up. Well, I didn't get up. Don't get up. I'm gonna have to edit this part. But okay. So I don't get up. And I'm sitting on the floor and I really have to go pee. My grandma calls the police and they're like, oh, we'll send somebody. It would take a few minutes though, okay? So I'm bleeding. Got a towel on my head. I'm bleeding. And finally the guy comes. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Person, I'll never know what your name is, but I'm very sorry for this. The first thing you have to do in order to if someone falls down that height, is to ask questions, and just in case they have a concussion. I didn't have a concussion, thank God, but he started asking me the questions. What's your name? Kayla Sarnecki. I said it very rudely, and every question he asked me, I got ruder and ruder, and I feel bad because I didn't mean to sound rude, but after I said after I did it, I was like, oh no. So he's like, where do you live? And I told him where I lived, and I got worse. I just kept getting worse with how much rude sassiness I had in my voice. And he didn't seem like any pain. He's like, oh, you don't have a concussion. So I was like, oh, thank God. So then he lets me go to the bathroom. Well, he wraps my head, and then he says, go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I come out. The ambulance people are here now. So I'm like, I'm sitting there. Well, standing there, basically. My whole butt area is numb. So I stand there, and I look them in the eye, and I'm like, my butt's numb. Kayla, you should have never said your butt was numb, because it was just the fact that you were sitting on a very uncomfortable platform thing. Not because of anything serious. So, because of that, they have to be very careful with that. So they put me on a neck brace and a backboard. Worst uncomfortable thing I've ever have lied on. I can lie on anything. I'm basically a cat. I can lie on anything. This, no. So I'm on the thing, and we're leaving. And the guy's son goes to my school, blah, blah, blah. We're on the car ride. And we finally get to the hospital, and they put me in. The people come in. My grandma comes in also. And they try cleaning it. It's not working. So they're like, okay, we're going to let it stop bleeding for a little bit. And then we're going to take you to the x-ray. And then we're going to put you back in, and then we're going to clean it out. So I was like, okay, whatever. So they take me to the x-ray. In the x-ray room, I guess it's for kids. I'm not a kid. I'm an adult, but I guess it's for kids. Because inside the x-ray machine is a sticker. It's a creepy looking Dora. I'm not even kidding. It looked, because I guess of how old it was or whatever, the sticker kind of like looked bad, and it looked bad, and I had to stare at it the whole time as they did the x-ray, and I was like, why is there a sticker of Dora up there? So they get me back into the hospital bed in the ER, and they're like, okay, we're going to try cleaning it out again. It turns out that my little cut wasn't as small as they thought it was. It went back. So they thought it just stopped like about here. It's all the way from here to there. I don't even know how that worked out, but my head literally was open from there to there. So they decided to numb the thing. I'm waiting. I'm numbing. They're numbing. And they clean it out finally. I'm hysterically laughing because I was like, what? I don't know what to do. When I'm hurt, I laugh a lot, and I don't know why, and it freaks people out because they think that, like, there's something wrong with me. In reality, I just feel awkward. Anyway, so they start putting the stitches in. I had 14 stitches from up there to there, wherever. And because it was not fun. She did it. It didn't hurt that much. It was like, eh. So I stood up, and I look at my grandmother. My grandma was like, you look like the Bride of Frankenstein. Thank you, grandmother, for saying I look like the Bride of Frankenstein. That helps my subconscious and personal belief of how beautiful I am. So now I apparently look like the Bride of Frankenstein. The best part about this, and my grandma's like, how about I take a picture to your aunt? My aunt is a total sweetheart. I love her to death. Love my grandma also. My aunt is very, like, everything has to be exact. And she gets this text. She immediately calls my grandmother. And she's like, oh, did Kayla get makeup or whatever done for April Fool's Day? April Fool's Day was the day before this, by the way. So this was no... She was freak. Like, she was like, oh, that's funny, whatever. It turns out it wasn't a prank, and She starts freaking out on the floor. She's like, "Are she okay? Is she okay? Is she okay?" She's not okay. And I start laughing hysterically and starting to take selfies. I have selfies on my phone with the scar that goes all the way up my head. For the next week and a half, I laid in a bed, could not do anything, couldn't take a shower. I had blood in my hair for a week. It was gross. It was so gross. When I came out, it was like Bloody Mary. It just came out. I was freaking, it was, ugh. But I got all the stuff out. Took forever to wash it out. And then I was like, whatever. And my grandmother tried to give me scar cream. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to get rid of the scar. I want to remember the fact that I'm a fucking idiot and I fell down the stairs. To remind myself not to do it again. Well, alright then. That was my story of the day, I guess. You could subscribe to me. No, I'm not going to say this stuff. You could subscribe to whoever you want. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe to. I subscribe to crazy people. Lots of crazy people. But you know what? Whatever. I subscribe to whoever I want. And you can subscribe to whoever you want. So, alright. You have a good night. Or day. Or morning. Or afternoon. Or whenever you watch this video. I don't know when you're going to watch this video. I don't even know if you're going to watch this video. Exception. Alright.